Welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So, in today's video, we're doing our weekly tarot card reading for the whole collective for the week of February 8th through 14th, 2026. Had to think about the date for a second, make sure I had it right. So, let's see what's coming up for us this week for the whole collective. And I have to apologize. It's pretty dark outside. We've got snow coming in, so I have the candle going. So hopefully you can see me well enough in the lighting. That's the only bad thing about having those big windows. I live in an A-frame log cabin, as you can see, and it's beautiful. But the only bad thing about the windows being large like that is it really messes with the lighting sometimes. So thank you for joining me. Thank you to all my subscribers. I appreciate you supporting the channel. If you have not yet if you're not yet a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so that you get future videos I put out. And also, please hit the like button so this goes out to other people that need to see this information. Because when you hit the like button, YouTube sends it out, it'll go out to more people. And that way, more people see the information. And always, take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. So let's see what's going on for the second week of February for the collective. So, what is the energy for the collective for February 8th through 14th, 2026? What is the energy for the collective? Okay, so let's see what's going on here for the collective. Two of Wands. It's like that card's been coming out a lot. It came out when I did the element readings for this week. It came out a lot. So we also got the Six of Cups, the Three of Wands, which is interesting. Move that microphone down. Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Star, and the Magician. Okay, so we got three big heavy hitter major arcanas in it as well. So coming into this week as a collective, what I see is we're getting ready to take a journey and just starting it, like where it's just the very beginnings of it. Because if you can see, his one little foot is in front of the other, but it's barely there. So, so we're just getting started to take this journey. And that makes sense because one of the things I've noticed in the especially like the second half of 25 when I was doing the readings, one thing I've noticed is a lot of people are letting things go in their life, whether it's like a career, whether it's, or relationships or like a lifestyle or habits that are no longer in alignment with them. So it's like you're starting a new journey. And I kind of feel like, you're closing something out that was no longer in alignment with you and you're going forward. And that's in the past. So you might have already started this. You might have already taken those few couple steps forward. You've already started this journey. Maybe like beginning of the year, you started it after holidays or, you're already been working on taking that journey. But in the current energy, we're still kind of thinking about what we want. So maybe you're kind of have an idea where you're going with this, but you haven't fully made up your mind. Maybe you're just following spirit and kind of going along with what spirit's directing you to do. But it's, how can you say it's kind of like, what did that saying of fly by, the seat of your pants kind of energy where you're kind of like making decisions as you go. But you're still kind of looking at your options currently, even if you've already kind of started this journey, you're looking at your options currently. There is I definitely sense that there's someone from your past coming back in. Now, this could be like a love relationship. It could be, it could be a family member or a friend that you haven't, talked to in a very long time or had, maybe you went separate ways, but they're coming back in. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. But it's like someone's coming in and they're coming in to like, maybe reinstate the relationship, to show you kindness, to kind of reconnect with you on a good level. And they're coming in fast. It's like they're coming in quick. but it's like truth. So it's like what I'm hearing is they have something to tell you that's positive. So it's like they're coming in fast with maybe some truth. So if this is a relationship from your past, an ex that, things fizzled out and you broke up, maybe they're coming back with information and truth about it. Like maybe there's an apology and they explain why they behaved the way they did, or they give you like truth as to what happened, because they want to. I'm hearing they want to make things better with you, and I see like a man and a woman hugging. So they want to make things better with you. It's kind of like they want to bury the hatchet. They want to, have peace. They want to have peace and restore peace between the two of you. So this is what I have in your current energy. And that could very well be what you're thinking about. Like this person from the past could be coming back with some information, with some truth. Like say they do apologize and they tell you that they want to reinstate the relationship and they're sorry, and they explained about what happened in the past. And so now you're like, oh, I got to think about this. What do I want to do? It's like I got, so it's like it's kind of like throwing a monkey wrench, because I feel like this is coming in unexpected for you. Like you're not expecting this person to come back. And so when they do, it's kind of like, you're thinking, well, I got my life figured out. I'm doing pretty good. So now it's like you have to think about, and so it's another option. Like, what do you do now? You've got this person coming back. Are you going to let them back in your life? Are you going to bury the hatchet with them and have peace and, give them another chance? So it's like you're looking at your options about it and trying to figure out, what you want to do. So that's the current energy I showed you. And going into the near future, you're going to take it another level. So you might be like still like looking at this, new option came in, it's unexpected. You weren't expecting this person to come back. And you already started on a new journey. You've already started on a new journey for yourself. So like I said, it's kind of like throwing you off, throwing a monkey wrench in your plan, so to speak, because you're like, whoa, wait a minute, I wasn't expecting this. But you're going to go into hermit mode thinking about it. You're going to use your inner knowing. You're going to use your intuition. And that's what I suggest. That's what they're telling me to say, is to emphasize inner knowing. Use your intuition, use your inner knowing, because your gut always knows. Is when I say gut instinct, I'm meaning your intuition. Your and it could be your higher self guiding you that way, but your body always knows. What you should do. So listen to that inner knowing, because it's going to guide you, is what they're telling me. It's going to help you make the right decision. But you might decide to like, you might tell this person, I got to think about this, and you might kind of take some time alone, or like take like kind of back off from that person just to have some time to think about it, like what you want to do with this situation. But you're definitely going to be using your inner knowing and your intuition, following that little lantern. But I do feel like you're going to kind of pull away in a sense of just to get some time to think about it. The advice card I have is kind of two things going on here. So one of them is you've got the star card. So it's like, and I have it covered up because there's like nudity on the card. So with the lady down here, but it's a star card. So it's kind of like this person coming in from the past. It could be a wish come true situation for you. So it's kind of like it's like they could be offering you your wish, like what you really want. Or maybe it's like what you wanted with them in the past, but they weren't in a position or able to give you that at the time. And I'm hearing that that's probably the case for a lot of you. Like you wanted a certain type of relationship with this person, whether it's a friendship, family relationship, or or a love relationship. But that person was not able to give you that type of relationship. They had like their own emotional issues going on. They had their own things they had to work through eternally. So they weren't able to give you it at the time. And that's why you kind of went your separate ways, because you were in alignment, because you were ready for something more than they could provide you. But I'm hearing that they've grown up. I'm hearing that they've changed and they put work into themselves. And that's why they're coming back to heal things between. It's like I'm hearing they want to heal things between you. And I'm seeing like someone come up to another person and he's like giving her flowers and giving her a hug. It's like they want to heal things and have peace with you. And I feel like that's what you want. Like that's what you're wishing for down deep inside. That's what you really want. But also this is being guided by it's like you've got higher dimensional beings helping you with this. So if you're a star seed, it could be your star family, but you've got higher dimensionals helping you, off-worlders helping you with this. And in your spirit team, it could, it could very well be that you're meant to reconnect with this person, or, there could be a mission or something that you're meant to do together. And you need to reconnect to fulfill that mission, that contract, that you have. So it's like the divine is like, and the off-worlders are like helping you. They're the galactics. They're pushing you, kind of gently in this direction. And I feel like they had something to do with this person coming back. Like I feel like the galactics, they had in the higher dimensionals, they had something, your spirit team, they had something to do with it. It was like I'm hearing that they came to a self-awareness of where they were in their life wasn't a good place. Like they're starting to spiritually awaken, and they realized that what they had with you in the past was a good thing and they pushed it away. And at the time in the past, they weren't able to see it was a good thing because consciously they were not in a place to see it. Their consciousness wasn't high enough to see that. But it's kind of like a light switch went off for them. And they've done a lot of growing in their work since then. So they could very well be spiritually awakening, and they're coming in to tell you that. Like, I feel like there's conversations coming in with this person, truths that they're going to tell you. Maybe they're going to tell you that, that they're spiritually awakening and, they're figuring all this stuff out, right? So they could very well be coming in with that. But I think there's a sense of, it's like the galactics and your space team, your spirit team and the divine. It's like they were kind of pushing them this way. Like they might have been pushing them to wake up if they're spiritually awakened. They might have been kind of like, like they were pushing them to come towards you. And that was done on purpose to kind of, bring you guys back together. And also the other advice card I have is the Magician. So it's like you've been, it's like they're coming back in and you want to manifest this wish with this person. In the near future, like they're just coming back now. So that's current energy. That's happening right now. So it's going to push you into the near future, into this hermit mode. But I feel like when you get out of the hermit mode and you make a decision, it could go either two ways. You could decide to manifest a relationship with this person and to give it, everything you got, or you might decide not to. But if you decide not to, you're still going to be manifesting this journey. So whether this person accompanies you through this journey or not, it's still going to happen. So you're in a good place, with or without them, basically. You're going to be manifesting this journey for yourself, this new beginning, this new phase of your life. And they're either going to accommodate, they're either going to join you with it or they're not. But it comes down to your decision. It's really your decision whether or not you want this person to join you with this journey or not. It comes down to you. It's like it's on your shoulders. But you are manifesting this for yourself. And if you decide you want to be with this person, because it's like, it was a wish come true for you, right? That you want that type of relationship with them, then you would work also on manifesting that relationship to come, into the tangible, for it to develop and happen. So very interesting, but it's like you're going to make a decision, and they're telling me again to tell you to follow your inner knowing. about it. Follow your intuition because you're going to know, like, if they're coming back and they're kind of saying stuff, but it's not really true, and they're trying to present themselves in a false way, you're going to sense that. If you're connected to your intuition, you're going to sense that in your energy because things are going to feel off about them. It's going to feel off, and you're going to be like, something doesn't feel right with this story, and maybe it might inspire you to do some digging into what they're telling you, and you might find out that they're not being honest with you. But if that's the case, you're going to pick up on it. So that's why they keep telling me to have you connect to your intuition about it and really like meditate over it, think about it, because your intuition is going to tell you truth. But I'm feeling like I'm hearing for the majority of you, it's not going to be that. For the majority of you, this person coming back is going to be sincere. And they really are going to want to bury the hatchet and have like kind of a new start with you. And they are going to be, it's going to be a shift. You're going to see a shift in them compared to what they were in the past. You're going to see the growth in them, in their character, and their personality. You're going to pick up on that. But I definitely keep hearing peace. They want to have peace between you. They want to kind of rebuild the relationship and bury the hatchet. If there's any hard feelings between the two of you, they want to bury that. Yeah, and I keep hearing like, and they're drawn, it's like, and this is a big part of it, is this truth coming in from them. Because they're gonna tell you like what happened. They're gonna maybe, and I keep hearing like I keep hearing an apology, like, I'm sorry. So they might be apologizing to you about what happened in the past, but I think they're gonna like be truthful, like what happened in the past. They're gonna talk about that. They're gonna be honest with you about that. They're gonna talk about um the honesty about it, but they're also going to talk about, maybe what they want moving forward in a relationship. Like they're going to be honest this time with you. They're not going to play games. Now, there might be a few of you that they still, want to play games. And that's why I'm saying follow your intuition, because you're going to pick up on that if that's what they're doing. If their intention is not positive, you're going to feel that. So that's what I have for us as a collective for this week of the February 8th through the 14th. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.